Hello everyone, good evening, welcome to the River Life Community Tank Live. We're going to get started in just a moment, getting final things set up here, listening to John and Lisa at KG Tropical close things down. They're so gracious, they're going to send a group of people over from their live stream to join us tonight. We're going to welcome them. Thank you guys for already showing up. Alien World Aquatics, I think we're beginning to share a common interest off platform, if you will. V-Stag's here. Victor, how are you? Hardworking mod, Daryl Deemer. Hey, bro, what's up? Mr. Fish, sir. Redfish, Bluefish, Sandy Dottie, all you early birds in here. Angela Cross, number 1. Way to lead it off, River Wife. V-Stag, number 2, followed by Daryl Deemer, and then Alien World Aquatics rounding out the top 4. And now we got a hashtag. We got a hashtag of Glow Bob, is that right? Dragon Liar, what's going on? Good evening to you, sir. Better. We just upgraded the hashtag at KG Tropicals for those folks coming over, continuing their live stream experience Thursday night with hashtag Bad Bob. Mattman B coming over a little early with the hashtag Glow Bob. Welcome anyhow. Teresa Cookie, I see you there. F&S Fish Room. Precious Tranquility in the house. Hey, good to see you. We need a chat, Precious Tranquility. We had a tragic loss in the house, and I haven't seen you around in a minute, but I'm glad to see you back. And KG Tropical's closing it down, so I'm going to quiet them over here. Get these things out of my ear. Now I can hear what's going on. Carolyn Sturge is in the house, as well as Gary Duncan, Steve Tendrich, Mel Hernandez. Fish Room Fever's in the house, recommending that you not forget the thumbs up. Thank you for that. Zen Ginger is here. Hello, the Zen Ginger. Kenny Schindler, Mark Dibble, Lbox88. Got the hashtag Bad Bobs rolling in. Fresh in from the KG Tropical live streams. Welcome to you guys. Thanks for coming over. Thank you, John and Lisa at KG Tropicals, for generously recommending that your good folks come over from your live stream to join ours. Welcome, Bass Man. Jess Shrimp Granny's in the house. Hashtag No More Glow. I second that. No more glow. We had enough of that for tonight. Hello, all, says Sand Creek Aquatics. Welcome, Sand Creek Aquatics. Okay, I got a desk full of stuff here. I'm just surveying. Laura Barron, good evening to you. Punchy Paints is in the house. Hello, Pam. Welcome. Kaler's Aquatics. Bob, thank you for coming in here. You guys working hard over there doing those moderator duties. Chattanooga Ed, thank you guys. Mice Gift is in the house. We're up to 64 watching now. That's great. Candy Overhaul says she has to work. Have a great stream. Candy, we're going to miss you. I'm sorry you have to work during my stream, but I'm glad that I changed my premiere time so that you and Pam and other Westerners can join the video premieres on Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Thanks for all you do, Candy. I appreciate you. Have a good night at work. Ozzy Octane Smith, right up in here. Mark Sportswear Screen Printing and Embroidery. How do you do, sir? Lori Venker, Jimmy Caperton. Let's get some acclimation going on. If you see someone, Moonstone, what's up? Moonstone's overwhelmed. Got some good mail over the weekend. Feel free to talk about that in the chat. I'm going to talk about it on the stream, Moonstone. Thank you so much for your support for the River Life art. Let's make these new names in the chat. Danican Aquatics, how are you? Let's make the new names feel welcome. Let's get some acclimation going on. So great to have you folks. 76 watching now. We've been streaming for 4 minutes. 76 of you finding your way in. So good to see all of you. River Wife also is glad that Moonstone liked her mail. And what that was, she ordered an art print off of the River Life Art Etsy page. I appreciate you very much. Also saw a very encouraging Instagram post from Mass Aquariums, who also ordered art from the Etsy page and received his art and made a post about it and was very pleased with his order as well. The Fish Tank Barn hitting the tip jar first with a $5 super chat. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you. He's got a lot going on over there at the Fish Tank Barn. If you guys aren't familiar with his channel, make sure you check that out. Freshwater and saltwater. Pretty awesome things going on. Ginger Graves in the house. Do you have any more prints up on Etsy? Yes, Ginger Graves. There is one more on Etsy, and tonight, you guys, the tankers, get a sneak peek of the next 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get a sneak peek of the next 4 going up before they go up. Thank you, Zen Ginger, for that link. Chevy Fish, what is happening? I got that cool shirt at the Fish Tube booth at Aquascapes. On the back, it says something about Project Piaba. I did a video promoting the Aquascapes show and selected my portion of Aquascapes' donation to charity go toward the freshwater side, which was Project Piaba. Ginger Graves, this wonderful large format, 16 by 20 in a floating frame, is a new one on the Etsy page. That's the turquoise rainbow fish, and enjoy it while you can, because this isn't going to be here long. This is going to Riverwife's office. Riverwife has loaned us her art print that's going on her office wall. So everyone say thank you to Riverwife for letting us borrow that before she hauls it out of here. And we'll get some new ones up next week. And of course, here on the other wall, you can see the Cardinal Tetra, representative of a Project Piaba fish. That's an original by Multi-Tank Addiction, whose live stream is up next. We're all going to go raid him after we finish up here. Thank you guys for thanking Riverwife. That's right. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Bedtime stories. Man, the chat is chugging along apace tonight. Welcome to all the new fish folk. You'll never regret joining the community tank. Our host rack is the heart of the hobby. Well, thank you, Bedtime Stories. I am happy to be here amongst the heart of the hobby. You guys are the heart of the hobby, and you're wonderful people to hang out with. An absolute wonderful time. I am Rack, the host and creator for the River Life YouTube channel and the Community Tank live stream. And we are going to talk about fish in a community-friendly manner that uplifts and encourages everyone. We're not the tank police. We're not the fish police. We're just community. We're here to help each other, and we're going to help each other help each other. We're pretty good at it, too. Amongst all of us, we've got quite a few. Well, here's Lookout, the river dog. You want to come up here and say hello, Lookie? I think you've been trained that being the talent on a live stream pays pretty well. But tonight, I forgot to bring a treat. Yep, you're working for free tonight, baby girl. You're gonna say hello to everybody, and we'll see that you're compensated at a later time. Okay? We love you too. You're a beautiful dog, and we love you, and you should be rewarded. It's just going to be a little delayed. Okay? You good, bro? All right. We'll see you in a minute. I'll be out there in just a little while and give you the treat you earned. That was Lookout, the Retriever, Fish Room Fever, dropping a $5 super chat with keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Super sticker. That is awesome. River Dog, that's right. Hello, River Dog. You guys are so nice to everybody. Alien World Aquatic says, thanks for the PDF advice. That's poison dart frogs for you civilians. He's excited to start a project that he's never done before, and I'm happy to help you. You guys, I've got a video up in my video library on the River Life YouTube channel homepage. You can find it. It's called I Made $10,000 in a 10-gallon aquarium. True story. You can see how it involves raising poison dart frogs. I was pretty good at it. Okay, Chattanooga Ed dropping a $5 super chat. Thank you, big guy. Woot, Lookout. Yep, Ed's a critter lover. He likes Lookie. Ed is confused and thinks that my retriever Lookout is named after a mountain down in Chattanooga, Tennessee, versus a lighthouse out in North Carolina, Outer Banks. And either's okay. I think I had the lighthouse in mind as the namesake, but either's okay. Everyone saying hello to each other in the chat. That's fantastic. Excellent, excellent. Look at those super chats on the board. What did Fish Room Fever's live super chat say? It was a sticker, right? There it is. Keep it up. Okay, we got that. The workout pear. I look like that pear. That resembles my body shape. I need to do more of what that pear's doing. I thought Lookout Mountain was in Corryton. And if listen, you could be right. I don't know, Shay. I don't know, Mrs. Fish Fever, if it's actually in Coreyton or not. I think it's near Chattanooga. Bob Kaler's Aquatic says it's Chattanooga. Riverwife says, yep, she lived in Chattanooga for years and thought that's also when we first met. Because why would you live next to a mountain named Lookout in Tennessee and name your dog after a lighthouse in North Carolina? And so the story is that I had a couple of retrievers prior to Lookout, and they were named Ocracoke and Hatteras. So we had Hatteras, we called Hattie. We had Ocracoke, we called Cokie. And so the next lighthouse in sequence going south is Lookout. So that's how that happened. Pretty cool. And Bob Kaler says he worked on Lookout Mountain in college. Interesting place. Beautiful. Nice place. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm buried in stuff here. I got so much good stuff for you guys tonight. We probably need some chum in the water. Let's get a little chum out there in the water. Let's see. Where did my dashboard go? There it is. I may need to turn some lights on before I can find the switches here. We got the lights turned on here in the community tank. Now I can see what's going on. I've got a check mark to make on my list that I did, in fact, take the trash down last week, guys. I forgot. And after the live stream, it was very cold taking the trash down. So about that chum, I want to know, what's the largest aquarium you've ever seen? The largest aquarium, public or private? Just the largest aquarium. Thanks for posting the link. Kaler's Aquatics, Sand Creek Aquatics. Thanks for saying hello to everybody. The largest aquarium you've ever seen. Now you can guess about how big, or even give the location. Where was it if you don't know the size? But what's the biggest aquarium you've ever seen? So I think we're gonna need a front view in order to call it an aquarium, rather than just a top view, which would be a pond or a lake. The largest aquarium. We got several coming in. Denver, Dallas, Bass Pro Shop, says John Larson. Baltimore Aquarium, that's a beautiful place, the Baltimore Aquarium. Yeah, so but they got one huge tank in there so big they've got the birds in, the puffins and the penguins. Massive. Chattanooga, Tennessee Aquarium, Georgia Aquarium. Watch the special on the Georgia Aquarium. That big portion where they have the whale sharks is a football field long. 300 yards. No, 300 feet, 100 yards. Chevy Fish says OFR. Help me out with OFR. Houston Aquarium. Shed Aquarium. Tiffany White, yeah. Been to Chicago a few times. Haven't made it over to the Shed Aquarium. Shame on me. Ripley's in Gatlinburg. Ripley's, it's not the largest aquarium I've seen, but they have some outstanding exhibits. I did a video on the Ripley's Aquarium also. You can look that one up on the channel. And one of the coolest things we saw there was one of the divers that was in one of the large tanks cleaning the tank had on a Santa hat. I thought it was so cool, so seasonal, that the diver who was cleaning up the exhibit had on a Santa hat. And when they saw me filming from outside the tank, they turned around and waved and gave us a peace sign. It was the neatest thing. So I like that Ripley's Aquarium in Gatlinburg. Maybe we can do a larger scale meetup or even a mini show in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's like tourist friendly. It's a tourist magnet, and they have the Ripley's Aquarium. Maybe that would be cool. I've been talking to our friend Sean Peck Tech. He's 50,000 subscriber strong YouTube channel. I think he'd be a good anchor if we could get him to commit to doing a show with us. He'd be a pretty good draw. He's got fans from all over the world. Maybe we could look at doing something like that in the future. I'm not obligating Peck Tech. I'm not committing to, hey, this thing is going to happen. But I'm just throwing that out there into the universe as, hey, that could be a good idea. The Seal Center in Scotland. Craig Pollock, that may have to become a bucket list item for me. The Seal Life Center in Loch Lomond, Scotland. And they also have wonderful scotch over there, I hear, in Scotland. Maybe that's where it all comes from. Otherwise, it's just bourbon, right? Marineland, Niagara Falls, Ontario, also would make an excellent bucket list trip. Thank you, F&S Fish Room. Yeah, Jimmy Caperton says the aquarium in Gatlinburg that you go under a moving conveyor. That was awesome. Yeah, so you just get on a moving sidewalk, and it doesn't go straight. It kind of meanders, and you're in an acrylic tube, and the fish swim over you. Then you could feel like you can almost touch them. It's pretty special place. Okay, we got the chum out there. You guys continue to chew on that throughout the stream. It's 10:46 now. We got 88 watching. We're going to go to about 11:30 here Eastern time. Then we're going to go over and just raid the heck out of Multi-Tank Addiction and let him know how much we appreciate him. So let's see if we can get a feeding frenzy going on in here and then talk about the water column, what's happening in the water column of the community tank. Lo and behold, the technology is smarter than I am. Once again, I've got Lookout back in my lap helping me out, though. It's going to be okay. There we go. Sorry about that. It's okay, Lookie. Hashtag not your fault. My fault. Okay, up at the surface level of the community tank, what's the best? Now, I'm not going to qualify it with best. I want to change that. What are some, can you think of any? I can. Sure you can. What are some red fish at the surface level? Surface level red fish. I got to get my marker ready here because you guys always have great ideas. I'll tell you who's the best at answering these questions. No pressure, but Chevy fish. I mean, on the ball, betta champion. Jessica Spades in the house and says betta. Red betta, surface, boom, beautiful. I had a red betta. It was awesome. I called it Pretty Boy. I got it from Simply Betta. Simply Betta sent me a beautiful, one of her offspring that she raised, as a matter of fact. Red bettas, guppies, marine squirrelfish. Kaler's Aquatics coming in with the marine squirrelfish. Serpe tetra, Red Raven. That's a nice channel name. I like that, Red Raven. That's cool. The Zen Ginger said guppies. Lots of bettas. Okay. All right. I am not mad at that popular answer, betta. And that takes us to a portion of the show where we talk about our Facebook group, the River Life YouTube channel, Community Tank Live Facebook group, where we have a chance to get together and hang out and share some ideas and fun things when we're not here in the live stream. I've posted several things in the last couple of weeks that are new and old. Riverwife posted a piece of my art from 94. Wow, almost 30 years ago. An abstract piece of art that I did. So neat things like that. And it was bird related, not fish related, but it was related to the live stream because we were talking about my abstract art. So that if you weren't here last week and didn't know why Riverwife was posting a bird painting, that was pretty weird. That's why it was in sync with the topic of last week's show. So we talk about our Facebook group, and last week we were at 249 members, and I asked if we could get to over 250 members, and sure enough, you guys responded, and we're well over 250 people right now. So, and we've got 82 watching now. If you're not a part of that Facebook group, go over there and check us out. It's a place just to hang out with some friendly fish people, community atmosphere, no bullying, nothing like that. You can post your external links, fish related, on Saturday. We're eliminating the clutter that started to happen. So on Saturday, you can post up your external links that are fish related. Glad to have those. And going on down now a level to the mid swimmers in the community tank. What's a red fish for the middle of the tank? Riverwife says she posted our beautiful red devils too. Huge red devils. All right, we're going down to the middle of the tank, finding the mid swimmers that are red. Bedtime Stories clears her throat and says, Ember Tetras, Von Rio Flame Tetras, Cardinal Tetras, boom, 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 followed by Jessica Spade's Ember Tetra, the Zen Ginger, the Scarlet Baddis. That's my fish, the Scarlet Baddis, that's correct. Serpe Tetra, Cherry Barb, Jeff Miller, that's a good fish, I like that. And Sand Creek Aquatic says the Rasbora Tetra. Kaler's Aquatic says the Millennial Rainbow Fish. I gotta write that one down so I can look it up later. The Millennial Rainbow Fish. I've been studying some rainbow fish lately, as you can tell. The turquoise rainbow fish. More rainbow fish in the pipeline as far as the art goes. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Not the millennials. Chilirasbora. Jessica Spade says she saw the hashtag Chilirasbora. That's right. I'm looking now at some gorgeous Chilirasbora over there in the Oliver Knot Scaped Nano. That's a series of videos available now on the River Life YouTube channel. We started with an unboxing. We visited a natural rock garden for video number 2. We scaped the thing for video number 3. And video number 4 was actually getting the livestock, which turns out to be the Chilirasbora. And they are one cool fish. And I got some awesome shots of them in the aquarium in that last video, which we're going to talk about right now in the middle of the water column. That video, awesome aquarium setup, has 250 plus views, 68 likes. Thank you so much. Once again, the premiere started off, launched above average. I continue to raise the bar because of your participation on those premieres on the launch. And it's got to come to an end soon, I know, but it hasn't yet. You guys keep showing up, and it gets a little bit better each week because you show up and participate. So the views help, the total watch time helps, and the engagement helps when you leave a like. And I also want to thank you, especially those of you who do this early, for the comments. The comments are also a special way that the algorithm reads engagement. So thank you for all of those things, for being there, for watching, for leaving the like, and for commenting. I appreciate it very much. It's making a difference. And our premieres are just scoring well. So what happens when we do that is, as the video tapers off, it's already at a higher level of achievement, so it gets shared more, gets an opportunity for more views. So we, the tankers, the community tankers, pick up momentum, and we unify our voice, we strengthen our voice, and then our voice is heard at a greater distance. So it's pretty cool the way the digital algorithm works, and we're doing pretty good at it. So thanks for your participation again. I appreciate that. And now let's move on down to the bottom dwellers. What do we know about red bottom dwellers? I'm thinking of a rosy loach and a couple of the red plecostomus. I know of orange corridors. Do we know of any red cories? Cherry shrimp. Jessica Spade. Ding, 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 ding. Perfect. Cherry shrimp. I've got those in an aquarium right now. John Larson. Rainbow shark. Fire eel. Super red pleco. Yes. Oh, dragon lyre. Red. Fire red apistos. Nice. Very nice. I like that. Yeah, I'm writing that down, dragon lyre, because that sounds like it might have potential as art inspiration. Take a look at that and see. I think I have seen some snails, the Zen Ginger, with some red in them. Have you guys seen any of the snails with red in them? I forget who I actually saw had those for sale. They weren't solid red, but they may have been one of the neorites that had a multicolored stripe pattern and one of the stripes were red. Dragonlar says there are red ram's horns. GRB Aquatic says Empire Gudgeons. That's a cool fish. Dan's Fish had some of those available not long ago. The Empire Gudgeons are a cool fish. By the way, hashtag not sponsored. Check out Dan's Fish store on Get Gills. GetGills.com is a wonderful fish tube owned business that cares about selling quality fish and is happy to help any hobbyist. If you'll drop in on a live stream, his live streams are Wednesday night, usually accompanied by a giveaway of some fish or some plants or invertebrates. I recommend Dan's Fish. Dan's a great guy with some knowledge he is sharing with the community, and I like the way he does business. I think customer service is of primary importance to him and his business. He's building a new business. It's an opportunity for us to do a community thing and kind of say, yeah, think I'll throw Dan some business the next time, help him get started. So there you go. Again, hashtag not sponsored, just an opinion. Dan had no idea I was going to say that. All right, and now let's talk about the studio, the fish studio. Oh, I hate to mention this because it really puts the pressure on me to do it. I got a mini makeover planned. I haven't moved much, but I've got things prepared to move. I think I'm going to take one section at a time, and we're going to do a little mini makeover out there in the studio. Probably if I include, if I decide to share with you guys via a video, probably it'll be a series, not going to be all in one. So we'll break it down into bite-sized pieces. And I don't know if you're not a video creator, you don't understand this as clearly as if you were a video creator, but doing something is a lot different than doing something and making a video about it. There's a lot that goes in to the making a video about it that adds to the thing itself, if that makes sense. Hey, Anthony's Fish Friends, I see you. Got a message here. Ooh, Riverwife just sent me a picture of that Millennium Tropical rainbow fish. Yeah, that thing's a looker. Now, Kaler's Aquatics, that thing gets an asterisk by it because I'll probably do some studies of that fish and some thumbnail sketches, and it may be coming to an Etsy page as a art print near you. Fishroom Fever says amen to that, and I don't even know what he was talking about, but I probably agree with him. Way to go. Okay. Mini makeover in progress out there in the studio, one step at a time. That thing has come a long way. Some of you were here and you saw the first picture, the rendering, where we had a messy garage, right? And then a table, then a tank, and some messy stuff around it. And now a 20-gallon, a 10-gallon, a 15-gallon, another 10-gallon, a 75-gallon, a 5-gallon bucket, another 5-gallon bucket, a plant bucket, all out there in the fish studio. And now in the YouTube studio here, we've got a 4.6 gallon AQUASCAPE tank with some beautiful chilirasboras in it. So we're rocking the aquariums here in the new digs. Everything's going well. Let's do a check-in. 10:59 almost at the 11 o'clock mark. We're almost halfway there. 95 of you watching now. Thank you guys so much. We're talking about red fish at all levels of the water column. Coming up with some great ideas. We got the betta up top, the millennial rainbow fish in the middle, and fire red apistos at the bottom are the ones that I've written down amongst so many good ideas. Thank you guys for your wonderful ideas. Ruby red barbs, yeah, Laura Barron, can't go wrong there. Middle bottom, beautiful fish. Aquarium's rule, says Frank White, and he's right. Frank White is right about that. Aquarium's rule. And listen, I don't know if I meant to tell you this or not. Well, I'm looking at the notes I did. When we get down to the spawn, one of the words is bucket mayhem. They rule. Smash the thumbs up, Sand Creek Aquatics says. Thank you for that. I'm not sure how many likes we have, but we do have 94 watching now. It is 11 o'clock. We're halfway at the halfway mark. Bedtime Story says, I love the aesthetics of your fish room. River Life had much the same plan for mine, but ended up picking up bright yellow instead of gray-black racks because of a stronger rating. Yeah, sometimes function wins. I mean, form follows function. So function is the leader. No question about it every time. Hey, Carl Meyer. Hello to you. Gradivus Ayers. He thinks someone should invent a tiny fish harness so the fish could have a tiny GoPro strapped to it. That would be really something. That would be really something. Fireball platies, that's another one to write down because I haven't heard of them, so I know I haven't seen them. Fireball platies. I love me some live bears. I don't know. Let's go back in time. Do you guys remember when I got those Pet Smart guppies, and they didn't do well? That I would get them through a week of quarantine and meds, and they would still just slowly die off. But in the process of getting the fish, getting them through quarantine, and then if they died, taking them back because they were kind of guaranteed and getting some more, I ended up with about 3 dozen guppy fry. And the guppy fry were born in the quarantine tank. So I wasn't sure what kind of effect that would have on fry being born with those meds. But they're growing out and have like, I'm going to say a dozen left that are unsexed. So I've sexed out about 2 dozen of those fry. They're doing well, and it's a hodgepodge because the female guppies at PetSmart are just sold as fancy female guppies. The males are named. They have some really pretty strains of male guppies, but you never know what the female lineage is like. You're not sure about that. So I do have a couple dozen guppies that are adults and about a dozen left that are approaching. I check every day, and sometimes I'll pull one every other day. So they're maturing into sexable age, and they're doing well. They look great. They act great. They feed well. So I think I'm going to try to maybe select a couple or a few trios out of that mess and see if I can breed these offspring. I think 36-ish total offspring from about 12. I had total in the tank 12 different females. So I'm not sure how many actually birthed fry. But there were 12 in there, ended up with 36 fry, and now they're sexing out. I'm going to separate out a few trios and just see what happens. I certainly am going to refer to them as mutt guppies. That's what I know. They are mutt guppies. Okay, that takes us through the water column at 11:03 with 99 people watching. Can we get to 100? Somebody got a grandma that isn't watching yet? That's what Corey used to say. Call your grandma. Get them in here. Bob Kaler's posted my Etsy art page. You don't know how much I appreciate that. That's so much fun. Queen of Angelfishes, hello. Deborah Sanders, Bob has a beautiful mutt guppy collection. He does. Thank you for mentioning that, Deborah Sanders. You guys check out Kaler's Aquatics and do this. Bob he's a pillar of the community. He's working the mod duties right now like crazy. I'm looking over here. My page is blue with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 posts from Bob, helping you guys out, helping me out, posting links. And he's trying to get his hours so that he can get that partnership status with YouTube, a monetized channel. He's got the subs. You guys came through, and we've got this. Hey, Ginger Graves, now you're singing it too. We need to get Bob's hours so he can get monetized. So watch a few of his videos. He started to live stream. Check out a couple of his live streams. He keeps freshwater, saltwater fish, as well as many other creatures in his home. Very interesting, very kind, very hardworking. I've said this many times. I've never heard Bob ask for anything. He's just helping people. So it'll be a feel good for you. You'll enjoy helping out this community member, and there is education packed in his videos. He says he doesn't have time for editing a lot, but the tanks are beautiful. The fish are awesome. You've heard others testify here, and the education is in there. Listen to how Bob does it, how he's gained this success, and he's telling you freely. Check out some of those videos. The Zen Ginger has posted a playlist for Bob Kaler's freshwater fish. I'm recommending you give it a shot. Check it out. 98 of you in here. We had 99. I asked to see if we get 100. One of you left, and they took 2 more with you. We're down to 96. We're going to need a couple grandmas and a few aunts to get over the mark. Chris from Multi-Tank Addiction is in the house. He doesn't have time to relax, Moonstone. That guy, he's busy. He's changing the world. He's a world bender. Yeah, what is it we say, Chris? A needle bender. We're busy over here, right, Priscilla MKR? Bending the needle toward the good. You don't have to live up to that. Bob Kaler says now he has to live up to what I said. No way. You already achieved that, Bob. I wouldn't have said it if it weren't true. And most people in here already know it, and the ones that are about to go discover you will agree, I'm sure. What a great group of people. You guys are awesome. Look at this. We got lurkers. We got people participating. It's all good. Glad to have you. 11:07, 96 watching. Very active chat. You guys are really chatting up a storm. I love that. Riverwife says to John at KG, I miss John being in the chat. Sorry, buddy. Sorry to miss you and Lisa at the big fish deal. So many fish shows, so little time. We'll be at the Central Florida Koi and Goldfish Show. That's right. That's right. We're going to go to Florida, and it's going to be a conflict with the big fish deal. So we're going to miss you guys. I hope you miss us up there. We'll get together again sometime soon. Both shows should be outstanding. I've said to several people the big fish deal is going to be rocked with so much influence and impact from fish tubers, people going up there with YouTube channels that are active creators. They're going to blow that thing up. It's going to be outstanding. I hope the Fish Club can handle all the attention that they're about to get. Okay, that takes us up to a water change. We're going to mix it up in here. I'm going to show you guys, got a couple of things going on. I want to show you guys some prints that will be available on the Etsy page that aren't there yet. You get the sneak peek. Kaler's Aquatics, Pippi Longstockings, jumping her heart out, the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Bob Kaler, always the encourager, the cheerleader of the community tank. Yeah, Zen Ginger's got the link posted for the Etsy page. Now, before I show you these, I want to tell you guys, I appreciate you going to the Etsy site. The site visits are impressive. I can tell you guys are going. Here's the ask. The ask is, if you should decide to go there, and there's no pressure to do that. I appreciate it if you do, but there's no pressure. If you do, figure out a way, and I'm not sure, I'm so new on Etsy how to do it, to do the equivalent of a like. I think it's a follow or an admire. Maybe there's a star rating. You can give a 5-star review and then say why, if that's your experience. But I'd like to get some validation for that site. I love putting my art up there. Several of you guys have bought pieces already, and I appreciate that. And it's different. It may not be to your taste, and that's okay. I'm not trying to change your mind. I am trying to brighten your world. This is how I do it. And these are a few paintings, the prints of the paintings that will be going up that aren't there yet. You get the first look, and I'll say, we have discus. The discus have arrived. This is one of the wild discus prints that will be available on Etsy, probably later tonight. I better keep those handy in case you want to see them again. Okay, that's one. Here's a different orientation. Okay, there's your vertical wild discus. And I'm looking at the monitor, and they look okay. If that's a glare or you can't see it, somebody let me know. This is modern abstract minimalism. I've used as few colors and as few strokes of the brush as possible to get the message across. And I have achieved nearly irreducible complexity. And that is, if you removed one color or one element, it wouldn't tell the story any longer. It would be completely transformed. Here's the last one. We have discus. The discus have arrived. That one's got a bad glare, doesn't it? The discus have arrived. We got 4 prints from originals of wild discus. And I'll tell you why. I got Randy Reed of the Aquarium of the Aquarius podcast contacted me and wanted to know if I would do something with the wild discus. And so I thought about it. I researched it. I had Randy send me a picture of some of his wild discus that he collected while he was on a Peru trip. And I did thumbnail sketches and research and study and some experimental color swatches. And eventually I ended up with these 4 paintings of wild discus. So Randy, thank you for your inspiration. Happy to oblige you in your quest to find some modern, unique, unlike anything anybody else is doing. I'm not stepping on anyone's toes here. Nobody is doing anything close to this as far as fish art directly related to the aquarium hobby. And that's something that Randy liked. So we've talked a little bit. We share this common interest. He was interested in the story and the paintings, and so he's agreed to come on the Community Tank as a guest. So we're looking forward to getting Randy Reed of the Aquarius podcast as a guest here in the Community Tank, and he has asked me to be a guest again for a second time on the Aquarius podcast. The first time we talked about poison dart frogs and a little bit about rainforest conservation. It was a wonderful interview. The guy he's very smart. He's he's a very good producer. He's like an audiophile. Great sounding stuff. So check out the Aquarius podcast. He does videos. He has his podcast uploaded on his YouTube channel, and he also has a separate podcast channel. So thank you, Randy, for your inspiration. Happy to work with you and collaborate a little bit on these art projects. I look forward to having you on here as a guest, and I'm sure everyone else does as well. And I'm looking forward to being a guest on the Aquarius podcast again. And you tankers got the first look. Riverwife may have been my only focus group. She may have these originals hanging throughout her house, but you guys got the first sneak peek. And those are the wild discus coming to an Etsy page called River Life Art near you soon. Then the Shelleys are coming. The Shelleys are coming. How about it? You guys want to see the Shelleys? Bedtime Stories wants to know, what color are the angels? Dragon Liar, don't hold out. Okay. I love the colors in your art rack. Ginger, I'm glad, because as an artist, I am a colorist. So if you're going to tell your story with as few colors and as few brush strokes as possible, you better have some banging colors, right? Yeah. So I think River Wife has enjoyed a couple of visits to the paint store with me, and I've taught her how to oogle colors. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, I know what I could do with this one. Oh, this makes me think of this fish. And it truly is a different way. It's an additional way. It's not better, but it's an additional way to see my fish. I've looked at them in so many different ways throughout over 50 years of keeping them, and then doing this type of abstract art. I'm looking at them in yet another way, and it helps me to connect to them in yet another way. So I enjoy doing this. I hope you like it. If you're a colorist, or if the best case scenario, because it is directly connected, this art is directly connected to the aquarium hobby. If you can see it and understand because of the clue I give you in the name, oh yeah, if it helps you for the first time enjoy art, modern art, abstract art, that is a huge win for me as an artist. So, but if it doesn't, it's okay. And I want to ask you to share a little community spirit and just, hey, if it's not for you, let it go. Walk on by. Let's put it on the buffet for anybody who wants it. And if you don't like it, let's don't spit on it, because it may be what the next guy wants. Multi-Tank Addiction says we're close to 100 on the likes. Wow, that'd be cool. I'll tell you what, I wrote another poem. If we get 100 likes, it's 11:16. If we get 100 likes, I'll read the new poem. I'm only seeing 89 likes, but I may have locked out when I logged in. So somebody, mods, help me out. If we get to 100 likes, I'll read you the new poem. And since I said that, I think I read you a poem last week, just based on your generosity. We played the game. If we had a super chat on the board, I didn't talk about the art. If we got to $100 in super chats, I would read you a poem. Well, we did. Thank you so much for your generosity. 93 watching, 95 likes, 5 likes away from this week's poem. If we don't read it this week, we'll figure out a way to read it next week. But last week's poem went like this. It's titled The Fish Tank. A box that holds water like it holds my attention. A window with a view. I see a world where I belong. A reflection like a mirror. This one makes me smile. A box that holds water and life and courage and hope. And that was last week's poem. Just a little something. I was thinking of you guys and how we enjoy this hobby together. I thought you could relate. Those were a few lines I laid down with my green pen. Literally. Yep, my little notebook. I love my little notebook. I write a lot of notes over there. One more. Multi-Tank Addiction says one more. Oh, I see now. We got 99 likes. 99. Dragonlier talking about his angelfish, I believe, says he has a tank full of marble veils, and they're 6 months old, 50-cent size. That was the largest fish in my first 29-gallon aquarium. I kept that thing for years. It was awesome. We got 100 likes. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, okay. And I've got a new poem. Don't I? I said I did. Oh, yes. Yes, I've got it right here. By the way, pause for a shameless plug. I'm doing the punchy paints thing here. making the mug. Thank you, Kaler's Aquatics. 102, 103, 104. Woohoo! I've got a coffee mug that has one of my art print paintings on it. The Bosemani rainbow fish. And I ordered 2 of these mugs. So one of those mugs, thank you, Chattanooga Ed, thank you, Chris. One of those mugs, the only other mug, I can get others if you guys want some, but thank you, Lori Vinker. I think I'm going to put the other one on the Etsy page, maybe tonight with the discus prints. I really like that painting, that Bosemani rainbow fish. And I also have these little postcards of the Bosemani rainbow fish print. It doesn't have the white border because it's such a small media, but I think I can put these on the Etsy page for like $1 if you just wanted to have some. But after shipping, not such a great deal. But if you're going to order a print anyway, an extra $1, you can get one of these. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you're watching Moonstone KK, $20 super chat, lovely poem. Let's hear more. Tune in next week, Moonstone. Apparently, I'm only good for writing about 1 a week. I have some other things. They're and I like them, but they're not aquarium related. They're artsy out there in the art universe outside the community tank. But yeah, as long as they keep coming to mind, I'll keep writing them down. I'm happy to share. Thank you so much for your $20 super chat. Susie Law 1. I'm drinking the black coffee. And it's a blackberry water. Is that right? Yeah. Blackberry bubbly. Hashtag not sponsored. I was going to mention as we move on, if you order an art print from the Etsy page, man, I can't believe I didn't mention this. Order the one you want. Order the one you want and mention in the note at checkout which other one you want, and I'll give you another one at no extra charge. So it's kind of like a twofer going on the Riverwife says, not only did you forget to mention that you're giving away the free print with the purchase, you also still haven't read the new poem. Hey, Moonstone, guess what? I got another poem to read. That was so kind. Moonstone didn't want to embarrass me and say, hey, oh, guy, you forgot to do what you said you were going to do. She said, hey, $20 for another poem. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you, Riverwife. Thank you so much, Moonstone. That was very kind the way you did that. Here we go. My favorite fish. The title of this one is My Favorite Fish. And I thought maybe before I read the poem, I would ask you guys, what do you think my favorite fish is? Bob Kaler has posted a GoFundMe for Pam. Pam is a mod here. She is Punchy Paints. We love Pam. And if you have a chance to go check out her fundraiser at GoFundMe, I would appreciate that. I've donated. Riverwife and I have helped out for sure. And there are others going on. There are other GoFundMes that are directly related to this community, the people in this chat. So thank you for doing that, Kaler's Aquatics. And anytime someone wants to post one of those in the chat, feel free. Glad to see that. Cardinal Tetra says Susie Law 1. Such an excellent guess. I mean, it's got to be in the top 1 or 2 or 3, right? I mean, it's in every live stream. It's in several of my paintings. I talk about Project Piaba and the sticker jam, where if you send a self-addressed stamped envelope, you get Project Piaba stickers featuring the Cardinal Tetra. Also, Chattanooga Ed stickers. Oh, limited supply, Bob. Next 2 of you, I got 2 Kaler's Aquatic stickers left. They're awesome. Next 2 of you that participate in the sticker jam will get one of those. And believe it or not, I have one multi-tank addiction sticker left. So next, first come, first serve. We got the Fish Room Fever stickers. Of course, you're going to get some River Life stickers in the sticker jam. And, you know, the Project Piaba, whatever's laying around. Self-addressed stamped envelope. The Zen Ginger has the address posted. Goldfish. See? John Larson paying attention. Yes, I love the goldfish. Sandy Dottie, the baddest. Beautiful fish. I've said it over and over. I love that fish. Koi. Otter Creek Aquatics coming out of nowhere with the koi. And I'd tell you, I'd show an Otter Creek Aquatic sticker, but I sent the last one. I kept one for myself. It's around here someplace. But I gave the last Otter Creek Aquatic sticker away in the sticker jam this week. So I'm out of Otter Creek stickers, but thank you for being here, Kendall. I appreciate it. All right, good guesses. Let's see who was right. Who was right? My favorite fish. Chevy Fish, I certainly did. Chevy Fish, you got Kaler Aquatics and MTA stickers in your sticker jam. Congratulations. Angela Cross says chilirasbora this week. Yeah, true. Marble Hatchet. It's 11:25. I'm going to read this poem titled My Favorite Fish. I love to watch the fishies swim, high and low and in between. I love their striped and spotted fins and their shapes and sizes too. I love the way they greet me and say, treat me, treat me, treat me. I love the fish I'm looking at. It's my favorite, and it changes all the time. So that was my punny little poem for this week. And I would say that every guess you made in chat was the right guess. And Bedtime Story says, yep, goldfish. True. So true. You're welcome, Moonstone. Thank you again. Sandy Dottie says, all fish. Yep. I love that one too. All fish is my favorite. And Zen Ginger says, oh, Danikin says, awesome. So when you guys encourage me like that, you're going to get probably another poem as soon as I can come up with one. And I appreciate you so much for your encouragement. That is so kind of you guys. Oh my gosh. It's a highlight of my week when I get together with my friends here and you guys say nice things to me and we share nice vibes and thoughts and words with each other. Bob Kaler says nice rack. Frankie Finn says that was smooth. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Okay. We've got the big fish deal coming up. How many of you guys are going to the big fish deal? I'm not going to make it. I'm going to the Central Florida Koi and Goldfish Show. The River Life YouTube channel has sponsored a Best in Show Goldfish Award. We're going to go down and see who that goes to. Hopefully get to meet the fish and the fish owner. That would be great. But it's a conflict with the big fish deal. So I'll be doing better. I'll be doing goldfish and koi instead of the big fish deal. Hopefully I'll be in touch with some folks that are up there at the big fish deal and we can share notes or whatever. I'll definitely be coming to you guys live that week on the road. So that could be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. Otter Creek Aquatic says, does the sticker jam go on forever? I have to send you more. Well, it's still going strong right now, Otter Creek. We'd love to have more of your stickers. I put them in there and people love to get them. As a matter of fact, if you're on Instagram, go to Mass Aquariums. He posted it's the Bozemonte. The picture he posted was the Bozemonte rainbow fish print of mine. But if you swipe left, he's included several pictures. And the last picture is the handful of stickers that I sent him with his art print order. So you may find your sticker in that pile on his Instagram account. And that's how this is supposed to work. Thank you, Susie Law One, who says that poem was nice. Yeah, you send me your stickers. I just become the hub. I send them out. You send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. And if you're a creator, you never know where these things are going to turn up. And eventually, you're probably going to see your sticker in the wild. And you can say, hey, I'm that guy. That's a nice sticker. That's pretty cool. It's 11:29. We're going to have to get on out of here. Tune in next week. The Tuesday video, premiering 11 a.m. Eastern Time, could be about bucket mayhem. That's going to be a good one to look forward to. We got a GoFundMe for Candy just posted in the chat. Be sure you check that out on your way out. If you haven't hit that like button, show it some love. Rub up against it on the way out. We're going to get the lights turned out here. We're going to go see our buddy Multi-Tank Addiction. Chris is going to be jamming tonight. He is a technical miracle. I don't know how the guy gets done everything he gets done. Surrounded by 300-gallon tanks and huge fish. And we're going to go see him with the hashtag favorite. Hashtag favorite. So we're going to go see Chris right now. It's 11:30. I'm turning off the lights. Thanks for spending a little time with us here in the community tank. So you stay in the tank, get your fish on until the next time. Why don't you get out there and see it, love it, and live it? I'll catch you on the next one.